I have a question. What would it take for you to believe you were perfect? That's the question. I want you to answer that. Click down below, pause this video, comment, like, subscribe on the video, and tell me, what do you think it would take for you to believe you were perfect? What would you need to see in your life? That's too deep. You're on the wrong channel, man. You need to get out of here while you still can. You're going to lose your mind if you can't. But if you're enjoying this type of questioning, this type of dialogue, keep watching my channel. Now, if you don't know who I am, I'm Onyie Onyeabor. This is the Onyie Onyeabor Raising Project. This is my personal log file of it all. And you can check down what I'm doing down below. Now, basically, I've managed to accomplish total authenticity, and I believe I am perfect, right? Now, that might sound really bizarre, and for a lot of people that's going to turn you off. I really don't care. And if you watch my video from yesterday, you can see that I have a lot of reasons to not care. Right now, it is February 25th, 2024. I'm sitting in my friend Saratoga Springs apartment in Utah. The video you saw yesterday was when I was freezing in a hotel, sleeping in my car. And now I get to sleep in a warm bed, and I'm about to change the world. Now, where do you want to be on that side of history? What would it take to feel that? So, answer down below, and let's continue our conversation about justice. You might be like, justice? What's this have to do with justice? You thinking you're perfect? You think you're doing all this together? Guys, we're less than 2 minutes in. We still got at least, I promise you, at least 5 more minutes of content. At least 5 more comments. At least 5 more minutes of my total presence, just for you, whoever you are. And I'm doing that because I love you, right? But because I love you, I don't care about your excuses. I don't care what you think is holding you back. I'm not really super invested in any reasons you have to fail. I'm not interested in your failure. I'm interested in your success. And we're going to talk about why you suck. Because remember, every success starts with suck. And the reasons you put down below for why you don't feel perfect are all the reasons you suck. And it's okay. I suck too. I can be a bit of an asshole sometimes. I'm kind of rude to people. And I don't really pick up all of everyone's emotions. Or if I do, I don't care. There's a lot of not caring in me. Like, I cannot be bothered with what I feel like is not part of my blissful experience. And I think sometimes that makes people feel alienated from me, and they feel like I don't love them. And it's not that I don't love them. It's that I suck. I suck. I believe I am perfect, but I also believe that I suck. And that I'm terrible at things, and I have a lot to learn. But I'm okay. I still love myself with that. Because that's the thing about love. Love is unconditional. It has nothing to do with whether or not I fail, whether or not I succeed. I'm still loved regardless, and I love myself. Right? And I know that God loves me. That's really why I love myself. But that's my own interpretation. I believe Jesus Christ loves me. So therefore, I feel loved. Right? Now, if you don't believe in Jesus Christ, that's fine. You don't need to believe in Jesus Christ. But I want you to take the time to decide on one person who does love you. Who knows that in spite of all your flaws, all your defects, in spite of all the reasons you've made to screw up and basically turn your life inside out, all the reasons you're not perfect, all the reasons you believe that. I want you to take that person and comment who they are down below. Seriously, take the time. Subscribe, like, comment. Who is the person who loves you most in the world that you know 100% loves you? Put that in. You don't have to put their name. If you want, you can. You can put their title. You can put mom. You can put dad. You can put brother, sister, best friend Larry, LeBron James, whoever it is. You feel if LeBron loves you, lucky you. But like, you know what I mean? Like, if you feel like you are loved, put that down. And hell, you can say me. If you're watching this video and you feel like I have nobody else, I promise you, I love you. And I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to you. So watch this video. Keep watching. Keep watching all my videos and get as close to me as you can. Find me, and I will prove to you that I love you. I will take care of you, and I will make your life better because I care about you. And I'm going to show you that. Not just talk about it. I'm going to show you that in a game that I developed. So I actually made a course that if you got some money, I'm going to try and sell you. If you don't, you can just keep watching these videos. $700. It's my 7 Steps for Mastery course, $777. You can check it out down below. And I'm going to talk to you about what that looks like, right? And how you're actually in what is called a sales funnel, right? So for those who are trying to learn more about marketing or learning more about how social influence works, you're inside what is called a sales funnel right now. So this is a sales funnel that I developed using my story to do that. Now you might be like, wait, so is he being authentic? Am I just like a lead for him? Like, is he just trying to make money off of you? Well, all these things can be true and I can still love you. So yes, you are in my sales funnel right now and I'm trying to make money off of you. But I'm trying to make money not for just me. I am trying to live my best life. I want to buy fancy cars and glitzy watches and travel. But it's really to help you out. But what does it matter what I do with my money anyway? If you believe that I love you, right? Now, if you don't believe that I love you, let's talk about that. Because the reason you believe that is because for some reason you think you suck, and because you suck, because you do suck, I just want you to know you suck. You definitely suck. I suck. We all suck. Human beings generally suck. That is why we succeed. Because every success starts with suck, guys. Every success. We haven't filled out the word yet. Every success starts with suck. Right? Succeed. You gotta succeed. In order to succeed, you gotta suck. And that's why we're successes. Right? That's why we're perfect. Now let me tell you about how you're gonna learn more about that. I'm gonna talk more about that program in the next video. So this is a hook to get you guys to watch my next video tomorrow when it premieres. So you can see about the course that I'm launching on the 3rd of March. Oh my God, it's almost like it lined up. Oh my gosh, who is this guy? You want to learn more about this course? Well, if you haven't bought it already, you don't know. Now, if you bought it already, right, you're going to learn more about it. And it's going to be so cool. And it's going to be so amazing, right? Now, if you weren't able to jump in, you basically have early access to these. That's really all this is. You're going to see what I'm talking about tomorrow, today, if you click down on the link below. That's really all it is. Because that's how the sales works. That's the first marketing principle you guys gotta understand, is how to hook people. You guys are already 7 steps deep in my marketing funnel. You didn't even know that, right? You're just like, wait, he's just this guy on social media. But that's how this thing works. Now, it's because money's not evil. It's because it's here to dope you. It's why you spend so much time trying to make money. Now, if you watched the I Am Sovereign Challenge, you already know a bit about me, so you're not too worried about our thoughts on money. But you gotta understand, if you want me to help you, you gotta either pay attention or you gotta pay some bills. My bills. You gotta help me out. Brothers gotta eat. Brothers gotta sleep. Brothers gotta take care of themselves. Brothers gotta work. Sew pajamas. Brothers gotta buy an expensive computer, PlayStation 4, a really rich luxury car. Brothers gotta do that too. Isn't that right, Don? All right, this is Don Wild, guys. Say hi to Don. He's my turtle. All right. But right now, we are talking about justice, because it's all that just that someone can just be so happy and get what they want from life, while other people are miserable and struggling and having so hard and don't feel perfect because I'm not perfect because I suck, which is probably what you think, right? So here, I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes talking to you about why that is nonsense. And we're going to talk about what justice and law really means. So yesterday, we talked about faith, right? But now, we're going to talk about the next step in that. Well, actually, if you guys look here, let me tell you. So this is this is what you guys will be learning in my course, right? So this is part of it. This is kind of the overview, right? So hopefully I'll flip this around. But this up here is joy, faith, sovereignty, grace, and this is justice. This is where we are. You're already in the funnel, guys. You're already in the funnel. This is where you are. Yay, I'm right here. This is where you are, watching this video. And then we're going to talk about that last step, March 3rd, you know, what's going to be happening, what truth looks like, or what truth is for you, what your personal truth is, right? Because I'm not here to tell you what to think. That wouldn't be just. And the reason it wouldn't be just is because you are sovereign, and I am sovereign. And if we are all sovereign together, we respect each other's boundaries. And that's what this is about. This is about boundaries. So last week I made a little video talking to you about boundaries. You probably, if you're really watching and really liking this video, resonated with that. So let's talk about some of these few words, right? what we're talking about. So I want you guys to pause the video and tell me what you think justice means, and also tell me what you think boundaries means and its importance into justice. Just take the time, like, comment, subscribe down below what you think that means. And then let's go and look at what the world thinks it means, right? So right here, we see that justice is just behavior or treatment, which is fairness, fair-mindedness, equity. And in its broadest sense is the concept that individuals are to be treated in a manner that is equitable and fair. And justice is a pseudo-scientific. That will be very interesting. But I think we should have a conversation about human rights and what that is, right? Because I've had my human rights violated. I get them violated all the time, right? And people violate your human rights all the time. That's why we have boundaries. Well, what is a boundary, right? Well, it's there to ensure and protect us from those who would seek to interrupt our limits, to attack our sovereignty, right? So what does that look like? A line that marks the limits of an area, or a dividing line, a limit or subject or sphere of activity. Guys, those boundaries are what help inform justice. When we have boundaries, that's where we take our suck and turn it into success. It's when we let others know, this is where my no stops. This is where I stand. Now, if you had this conversation with me, and some people will think like I'm giving them an ultimatum when I tell them where my boundaries are. You're not giving them an ultimatum. What you're telling them, and what's actually going on, is that you've told them this is my standard of how I've decided I want to be treated and how I'm going to live within the world. And when I am not treated that way, I'm going to walk away because I don't want to engage in whatever business or trade we have going on here, because everything is energy exchange. And if you recognize you suck, but you don't feel like you're perfect, it's because at some point you've forgotten to honor your own boundaries. That's really it. If you're really wanting to get into the psychology of all that, join my course down below and I'll teach you all about it, right? It's launching tomorrow, March 3rd, and you can learn all about it, right? Now, if you're seeing this afterwards, jump in the course so you can learn all about it. But we're going to talk about how it's okay to suck. It's okay to have perfect love for yourself. It's okay to know you're perfect. And that if you don't, it's because at some point you've abandoned yourself. And I can prove it to you. And if you don't believe me, try me.